You're finally choosing yourself, but no one tells you how confusing that actually feels. In this video, I'm going to show you what happens in your brain, how to build habits, and in part 3 of this video, I'm going to give you 5 strong, real steps that'll actually help you start choosing yourself constantly. Let's start with the truth. You are not lazy. You're just being conditioned. As humans, we are naturally wired to seek approval and avoid rejections. It's literally how we survive socially. So from a very young age, we learn to prioritize what other people think over what we actually need. For example, saying yes when you want to say no, scrolling instead of working, comparing yourself constantly with others. That's why you keep waiting for the right time or for someone to validate your decisions. Your brain thinks it's protecting you, but in reality, it's keeping you stuck. In other words, it is much deeper than you think. We live in a world where everything is designed to give you instant pleasure. Scrolling, junk food, binge watching, all of it gives your brain quick dopamine. So when you sit down to do something that actually matters, like studying, working, creating content, it feels harder. Not because you're incapable, but because your brain is used to easy rewards. So when you procrastinate, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain is choosing comfort over growth. Now let's clear this up because this is where most people get it wrong. Choosing yourself is not about being selfish. It's not about ignoring everyone or suddenly becoming perfect overnight. Choosing yourself is actually much simpler than that. It's about keeping small promises to yourself. It's about doing what's right, even when it's uncomfortable. And it's about respecting your future more than your current mood. For example, instead of saying, I'll start tomorrow, you just do it for 10 minutes. That's it. So instead of, I want to be disciplined, you are who shows up daily. Because at the end of the day, your life is not built on big decisions. It's built by small action that you repeat constantly. Start embarrassingly small. Yep. Not in a perfect aesthetic way, but in a realistic, sustainable way. Initially, we just need to start. For example, if you want to work out, don't plan a 1-hour routine. Just do it for 5 minutes. If you want to study, don't aim for 3 hours. Start with 10 minutes. Because consistency is what builds change, not intensity. It's quality over quantity, babe. Fix your environment. Your environment controls your behavior way more than your motivation ever will. For example, if your phone is always next to you, you are going to scroll. If junk food is easily available, you are going to eat it. So make small changes. Keep your phone in another room while you're working. Keep a water bottle near you. Lay out your clothes the night before. Make good habits easy, bad habits hard. Follow the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, just do it immediately. Trust me. For example, just open your book, write 1 sentence, or start editing 1 clip. Starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, it becomes much easier to continue. This removes resistance. Track evidence, not perfection. Instead of focusing on whether you did everything right, focus on whether you showed up. Even if you showed up for 10 minutes, that still counts. That's progress. Build a non-negotiable habit. Make a list of non-negotiable habits. Walking, journaling, working on content, pick one habit daily. Just one. But no matter how you feel, bad mood, low energy, you just do it because that's how you build self-trust. I'm going to hold your hand while telling you this. Choosing yourself is not going to feel good all the time. Sometimes it's going to feel uncomfortable, sometimes lonely, and most of the time it's going to feel slow. You'll say no to people and feel guilty. You'll sit down to work and feel bored. You'll stay consistent and feel like nothing is changing. But this is the exact phase where your life starts changing. It just doesn't look exciting yet. So, don't forget, choosing yourself is not one big decision. It's small choices repeated daily. Don't try to change your life overnight. Just choose yourself once for today. That's it. And slowly, your entire life will start to reflect those small choices. If this helped you, you can subscribe. This is Sang, and I'll see you in my next video.